That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to When Your Geek is Showing. And I'm JB. Guy JB. With me, as always, is the lovely Cali Valentine.
Hello, everybody. The bitch is back for another episode.
Hell yeah. And joining us once again, the master of ceremonies at the RetroMovie Zone, it is Mr. Tony Harris.
Hey, up, folks. You all right?
Yeah, man. It's
We
good
are
to see you
doing
again.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
2
Your
seconds.
bandwidth is low.
I forgot to adjust my sound levels. You're going to have to bear with me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well,
We don't want any feedback.
preparation is key, folks, isn't it?
That's what we say about the comment section. We don't want any feedback. we know we're crap. We just carry on anyway.
Yeah, we're proud to be shite.
Exactly.
And
British
something.
mentality. It's kind of what this Best of British trilogy, it literally encapsulates. It's being crap, knowing you're crap, and just running with it.
This trilogy that's in yet again 4 parts.
Oh, yes, another 4-part trilogy. That's going to become an in-joke.
Yeah, that's what we do.
We do 4-part trilogies.
Yeah, trilogy is 4. It's 4, isn't it? 4?
Yeah, what? Yeah. If you look at franchises like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween,
Police Academy.
Police Academy, yeah, the third one's always the last one, and then the 4th one comes along 6 months later. So
Yeah, they call that the shitening.
Yeah, we're just following the trend of what movies do, you know. But anyway, back to it, James Bond.
Back to it. Yes, we are celebrating James Bond because, goddamn, best of British. We've talked Doctor Who. We've talked Red Dwarf. It's time to talk about Bond because he is goddamn great.
He is the best British spy ever.
He's probably the only British spy as well ever. Well, Rowan Atkinson.
I was going to say Johnny English, but
Well,
maybe that'll be a spin-off from this episode. We'll cover Johnny English.
yeah, that great 5-minute episode there.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Be a solid 5 minutes, though, just like my love life. Anyway.
I suppose we could do a spoof section in this show because, let's face it, there have been a fair few James Bond spoofs that became their own thing. Austin Powers.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, carry on.
So, right, let's look into how do we get into this here Bond thing. So let's go first with Tony.
What? Sorry, what was the question?
How did you get into James Bond?
How did I get into James Bond? First Bond I ever saw was Live and Let Die. My mum and dad took me to see it at Burton Odeon, so it would have been, what, 1973?
Nice.
I absolutely loved it. I'd never seen anything quite like it. And it just made me want to see the rest of them. I don't know whether you remember, in the 70s, there was a lot of double bills about, and they used to release Bond on double bills all the time. I went to see them all. So that was my introduction, was Live and Let Die. Never looked back. I still say it's not my favourite Bond movie, but it's certainly the one.
Tony, you're saying 1973. That would be Roger Moore.
Yes, it would be Roger Moore's debut. Yeah,
apparently he did.
He did James Bond 73 to 85.
85, yeah.
So, but we'll talk more about more.
But he's not my favourite Bond.
No, we all know we all know who the best Bond is, but we will cover that.
And I will say, before we go any further, my mum never met any of the James Bond actors. Before we go any further, let's just clear that up. So, I'm not the
all right, okay. So you didn't have an Uncle George that used to float around the house every now and then?
No, it was the henchman, wasn't it?
Odd job. I can see the resemblance.
Wow. Here we go. Here we bloody well go.
Oh, the ribbing starts automatically. You know you're on a Cali co-production episode when we start making fun of you. That's when you're part of the team. When we rip the shit out of you, you are part of the team. Sorry, it's just...
You know what? We would say without it.
Exactly.
Good God.
Your favourite Bond, Cali?
Oh
No, it's how we got into it.
Yes, how we got into it. We're covering favourite Bonds in a bit.
Stay on point.
Yes. But anyway, how I got into Bond was pretty much the same way most people of my generation got into Bond. Their parents were into it. Like, whenever there was a James Bond film on TV, my dad had to watch it. It was one of his favourite franchises. Like, James Bond was just right up there. And he loved he didn't care who was playing Bond. He loved them all. You know, he just loved the spectacle. And I think his thing was watching, like, the stunts and things like that. The one that springs to mind for me is the car jump, where it has to do a twist in the air and land back.
Golden gun.
Pardon?
Man with the golden gun.
Exactly. Yeah. He loved watching the stunts and things like that, and like replaying them like in slow motion to see how they would, you know, how it actually went. So I think he was a big fan of the stunts of the series, and I think I am to a certain extent, because whenever I think of James Bond, the one scene that always pops into my head is where the car's like being cut in half and he's driving it up the stairs.
Yes. View to a Kill.
Yeah, whenever I think of James Bond, that scene is what pops into my head. The car sliced in half, going up the stairs and all that kind of
stuff. It's my shit together is my shit together.
You know your stuff. You know your stuff, guy. You definitely know your stuff. But yeah, I'd say that was my introduction to Bond, was just my parents watched it, so I watched it with them. And over the years, I wouldn't say sort it out on my own, but whenever like the latest one came out on video, I would rent it, give it a watch, like GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies and The World Is Not Enough. Like, I watched all the Pierce Brosnan stuff because I liked it. It was good. It was fun. It was Bond being the one thing that
there was a couple of shonky ones.
I can't remember which one it is, but he goes underwater in some sort of boat, and while he's underwater, it does the as he does his tie, and then he comes back up. It was a cheese fest, but I loved it. So, yeah, that was my introduction to Bond. Guy, your turn.
Mine was very much the same as yours, Cal. My dad used to love it. My mum used to love it. So, of course, it's on telly. We're watching it. And let's face it, that's better than watching Straw Dogs with them.
bit more family friendly.
yes. So, my first introduction was Goldfinger. It's the first one I saw. What a classic star. Bloody hell. Brilliant. Yes. Oh, look. I mean, go. We'll get onto that in a bit. But yeah, that's how I got in there.
Thinking about it now, I think my earliest Bond film that I can remember seeing, like properly watching it and remembering it, is Moonraker.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
I love Moonraker.
Because I remember Jaws. Jaws is, like, for me, one of the icons of the franchise, from the bad guy side anyway. Like, you know, big hulking guy, big massive metal teeth, and he falls in love at the end. So yeah. But yeah, sorry, carry on. It was just you saying like your first one. I was like, which one did I actually first see? It was Moonraker, I think.
No, it's still a cool one.
Yeah.
So we've got to get to it, haven't we? Favorite Bond?
Yes. Well, we'll do a top 5 Bonds.
Okay.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3.
6.
7 if you count Daniel Craig. I know you're getting out there, you little shit. But okay, we'll do a top 3 then, because there's not been that many of them. We'll do a top 3. We'll pick 3 and then we can argue about it.
All right, Tony, go.
Go with your number 3 pick.
I would say my favourite Bond is Sean Connery, without doubt. Second would be Roger Moore. And third, this is a controversial one, George Lazenby. I think he did quite a decent job.
Yeah.
Lazenby.
Lazenby, yeah. Much like my last Tinder date, he was a one and done, but we'll leave that for the comments section.
Swiping. So, Cali,
it's a shame. I think he should have carried on with it.
Yeah.
But
Guys, your top 3?
You should carry on with your Tinder or carry on?
No, we're about George Lazenby. George Lazenby should carry on with Bond. He should have done a few more. I can kind of agree with that. He wasn't shit. We'll say that. He wasn't a shit Bond.
No, he wasn't.
I think in terms of like,
I forgot about him.
when you watch it, when you're watching the films back, I think George Lazenby is the one you remember least. Like, he did an okay performance, but it wasn't anything memorable. Whereas each other Bond has had at least one scene where when you think of James Bond, that pops up into your head. Whereas George Lazenby, I can't really think of any iconic scenes for him, really.
No.
See, you guys can't, like, you're on the spot and you're like,
I can.
Go on then.
Oh.
What, taking the job in the first place?
Title sequence. As far as I was concerned, Lazenby's classic line was, "This never happened to the fella." I love that.
Oh, this never happened to the other fella. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Like
that was
that.
cool.
Okay, then.
You can't just pick Lazenby because you fancy him, Tom.
Yeah, we try to be impartial in this, but you know, a crush is going to slip in there sooner or later. Right, go on then, Guy. Your top three.
My top three. My favourite is Roger Moore.
The more the merrier.
You're too right. Connery comes in second, and probably controversially, Daniel Craig is my third favourite.
I've not really watched any of the Daniel Craig stuff, so I can't judge on him. I've only seen clips.
What the fuck? Did you just say that?
Okay, little tangent here, as we do on this show. While I was with my ex-partner, they hated James Bond. Every time it was on the TV, they would turn it off.
That's why it's an ex.
They absolutely hated James Bond. So for years, I've never watched James Bond. The closest I got to like James Bond stuff was video games. And okay, they did a video game adaptation of a couple of the films, but they were more prequels than actual adaptations than anything else. I did play one, speaking of James Bond video games, I did play one where it was actually Pierce Brosnan's James Bond. But it wasn't set against any film. It was its own story. Sorry,
are you talking GoldenEye on the N64?
No. This one was called. I'll look it up. I'll talk to you about it later, Guy, because I cannot remember. It was on the Xbox 360. It was on the Xbox 360. Right. So, yeah, I remember playing that, and it was quite a good game. It had some bits where you would just go, "That's bullshit."
Well,
but anyway,
Cali, I'm gonna have to come in and say it.
Go on.
Once again, Cali, I'm gonna have to say it. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Say it a lot on this podcast. Just the one.
Anyway, my top three Bonds then. I'm going to go with number one. Well, I'm going to go in reverse order. My third pick would be Brosnan. Did a good job. Like I said earlier, did a good job for a nice modern. Well, I say modern. It was modern when.
Yeah, it was modern at the time.
It was modern at the time. For its time, it is a good Bond. Second, I'm going to go with Connery, just because I love Connery as an actor.
Oh, gosh.
And because he was the first person to portray Bond on the big screen, gotta love him for that. My number one pick, because he's darker, he's edgier, and he gave zero fucks, Timothy Dalton.
Yeah, good choice.
That's my message to Guy right there. Timothy Dalton is the best Bond, in my opinion.
No, he's Welsh. I don't want James the Bond.
He's not bloody Welsh.
He bloody is.
You don't want a Welsh Bond, but a Scottish one is fine.
Yep.
Which one is fine?
Yeah, I'm just shitting here. On the show.
That's not bad.
Fucking Christ. But yeah, okay, so that's top favourite Bonds. I think we'll agree to disagree on who is the favourite, because, you know,
we'll have to,
opinions are like ourselves, everybody's got one. So, you know, but we'll move on and say that Timothy is best because it's my show.
Favourite film?
Yes, favourite film.
Favourite Bond film. Go on, Cali.
Anything with Timothy Dalton.
All two of them.
Yeah.
Yes, both of them. I like both of them.
Yeah, as a gentleman's too.
Yeah, just I like the Timothy Dalton, James Bond. So either of those ones that he's in, I would quite gladly watch. But to name one and put a big hard stamp of approval on it because it was such a part of my life for a time, GoldenEye. Because
solid entry.
The film and the N64 game. Like watching the film and then playing the game. And at the time, okay, we look back and those graphics are shit. But at the time, we were like, wow, games are never going to get this better. But yeah, so GoldenEye for me, hands down my favorite because it's the one I've seen the most. It's the one I have the most connection with. So GoldenEye.
Tony.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service, without a doubt. Absolutely that film. If ever I put a Bond film and I can't decide which one to go for, it will always be OHMSS. I love it. It's just so 60s. Diana Rigg is superb in it. I thought George Lazenby did a really good job with it. And I'm amazed he never went on with it. But yeah, Her Majesty's Secret Service, that's the one I've seen more than any other.
For me, it's got to be Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, choice.
It gets a lot of stick from the woke generation. And okay, there is a bit of slapping around.
That's the one with Christopher Lee, am I correct?
Yes, you are right. And
yeah, I like that one as well. But again,
Christopher Lee.
I watch it for Christopher Lee. I love the guy. Sadly missed.
Yes.
Much love. But look at the fucking career the guy had. Which
exactly.
I think we've just conned ourselves into another episode. Let's cover Christopher Bloody Lee, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
That's the 5th part in the trilogy confirmed.
Christ. Is he British?
Christopher Lee?
Yeah. So.
He's as British as beans on toast, you dickhead.
I don't know. I think he's got a bit of something else in him.
Well,
I'm not talking about Tony.
I'm sure he probably did at one point, but that's neither here nor there.
There we go.
Let's just open this folder called Smut, shall we?
It's a good folder. It's a quality folder.
Oh, yes.
It's thick as a dick. Oh, I've got it.
There's the bar. Here's you.
Yes, every time. And I'm proud of it.
I am not lowering that bar to meet your standards. You gotta.
No. Well, no, I'm going constant lows.
Don't make me laugh. I'm wearing a corset.
Yeah, of course.
It's hard enough to breathe as is.
What's the strings?
I got ribbons on this son of a bitch.
Oh,
anyway.
You break a rib. Fucking hell.
Right, favorite. We've covered favorite bands. Right, okay. Where were we?
I think we just done favourite Bond movie, haven't we?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit of Bond trivia to break up this little hilarity moment that seems to have ensued out of nowhere. Quick little bit of trivia. Can you name the 2 actors who have played James Bond once? One of them's obvious. One of them's obvious. We've talked about him.
George Lazenby and David Niven.
Boom. You got it.
Oosh.
I'd have got it wrong.
Who would have you said?
I would have said George Lazenby, and I was ready to say Woody Allen.
Woody Allen?
Woody Allen?
Woody Allen was in Casino Royale, wasn't he?
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? I'm my name's James Bond. No. Woody Allen.
There's all these women. Yeah.
Although looking towards the future of the franchise, I definitely think Rowan Atkinson should give it a stab.
No.
Really? Stab?
Why not? Just it'd be Johnny English, but without the joke.
Here comes the smut again.
Exactly.
All
right.
Mike Myers.
Here's an interesting piece of trivia for you.
Go on then.
What was I think this is right. What was the most cut, the most censored Bond movie?
Ooh.
I was reading about this the other week, and I think I've got the answer.
Ooh. Yeah, but cut when? At the time, or
at the time?
Gonna say not all this fucking
certainly
wokery.
now.
Oh,
Which one?
Give us a decade, so we've got a rough ballpark.
Yeah.
70s.
Live and Let Die.
70s. Yeah. One.
I'll go Live and Let Die. No.
The Living Daylights.
70s.
Yeah.
The Living
Early
Daylights.
70s. Early 70s.
Early
I'm going to
70s.
say.
It'd be a more film then.
Oh, early 70s. Golden Gun.
What did you say?
Golden Gun.
No, it wasn't. No.
Okay, we give up. Tell us.
Yeah.
No, it was Diamonds Are Forever. You'd be amazed the amount of cuts that were made to that.
Jesus.
Quite a few.
I'm going to
do on one of my videos. I'm going to do a little section on that particular one, and I'm going to read out all the cuts that were made to it. There were a few, mostly to do with that pre-title sequence, with that thing where he wrapped the bikini around the girl's neck.
Oh yeah.
See, I would have said in my thoughts, I would have said the one that would have got the most cuts would have been which one is it? It starts with the naked woman painted gold.
Goldfinger.
I would have said that because I remember hearing that scene in particular like had to have a lot of cuts. But why are you giggling?
What's that film with the black lady painted gold? Goldfinger.
Well, yeah, I know. I probably should have guessed, but fuck you.
You tell him, Cali. Smart ass git.
Yeah. Just remember, your position is not permanent. You can be replaced. I have a mop that can do your job.
Oh. Yeah, but a mop can't make you laugh.
Yeah, but the mop can make me do other things.
Oh, well then.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, that was a peek behind the curtain that nobody needed. Right, let's carry on with Bondathon.
I got a piece of trivia.
Go on then, quick.
What links Led Zeppelin and James Bond?
Some of the film's box office has been referred to as a lead balloon.
No.
I don't know.
Jimmy Page played guitar on Goldfinger.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was noted session player, Jimmy Page, before he joined Led Zeppelin.
Ah, right. Okay.
So there you go.
Very new.
You live and learn.
Always.
So,
favorite villain?
I'm going to go with Dr. No. Donald Pleasance with the scar. You know, it inspired Dr. Evil. Donald Pleasance.
That was Blofeld.
Sorry, yeah, Blofeld. That was it. I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah, Dr. No had funny fingers, funny hands.
Yes, that was it. Yeah, I always get those two mixed up. But yeah, Blofeld with the scar, first played by Donald Pleasance. Which, oh my God, Donald Pleasance, what a fucking actor!
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite villain.
Tony.
Well, him and Jaws. Sorry, him and Jaws. But Tony, carry on.
I would have to say Christopher Walken in View to a Kill.
Nice.
Christopher Walken is one of my all-time favorite actors. I love
Christopher Walken. I could listen to him reading a phone book. I think he's amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Tangent time. Tony, have you seen a film? Little segment in the show. It's time for Tony hasn't seen this.
Have you this every bleeding week?
Yeah, we're going to do this every time you're on. There's a film starring a film series. I think it's a trilogy called The Prophecy with Christopher Walken.
I haven't. No.
Right, go and track it down. It's brilliant. It's Christopher Walken as the Archangel Gabriel on a quest to destroy heaven.
What?
Yeah. Trust me, it's as batshit as it sounds. It's angels on earth fighting each other. There's a war in heaven between angels.
And sounds intriguing.
It's really, really good. One of my friends introduced it to me years and years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And right at the end of it, there's a cameo by Viggo Mortensen, who played Aragorn, as Lucifer.
Oh, I need to see this one. I'll definitely track those down.
Prophecy.
Have you seen
Go
him
check it out.
Have you seen him in Communion, where he plays Whitley Strieber, the alien abductee?
I've seen bits of it, not all of it.
That's one I'll throw back in. That's a really good film.
Awesome. Okay, right. Back onto Bond. Best villains.
Yes. So we've done Cali, we've done Tony. Me. Francisco Scaramanga.
I knew you were going to say that.
Fucking right. I mean, of course, it's Bond's opposite number, isn't it?
Yeah,
He could have been a 00.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great thing to have, like a 00 versus 00.
Which is the storyline of GoldenEye.
Yes. But I think
the man who always dies in every film he's in, Sean Bean.
Yes. Yorkshire Tea spokesman himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me.
Can you remember the name of his character in GoldenEye?
Alec Trevelyan.
Boom.
Oh, God.
Spot on.
Better memory than me.
I know my Bond.
He knows his bondage. I mean, Bond films.
I know that too.
We try to keep it clean on here, but it doesn't. It never happens.
It never works, does it?
It doesn't.
Nope. Nope.
Right then.
Oh, mine too. Those two fuckers are sober.
You say I'm sober, but not quite.
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
You can.
Favorite Bond theme?
Oh. Nobody does it better.
For me, The World Is Not Enough by the lead singer of Garbage.
Shirley Manson.
Yeah, that one, The World Is Not Enough. I hear that song and it makes me cry because it's so bloody powerful.
Hold on. Not Shirley Manson. I believe that was Sheryl Crow.
No, it's not Sheryl Crow.
No,
Which
The
one's
World Is Not
Sheryl Crow?
Enough.
Let me just get on the old Googleator and see what it
Get the Googleator going.
Bond themes.
The World Is Not
Proof
Enough has
Ride.
definitely got. Sheryl
Proof
Crow
Ride.
guy was Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yes, it was. Yes, thank you, Tony.
Theme songs. There we go. It was giving me wallpapers for some reason.
Oh, as you do.
Yeah. Tracks. Would this be easier to just do it on YouTube?
Probably.
It's not giving me a list of. Here we go. James Bond music Wikipedia. Right. Let me scroll through. Can it not just give me the?
Should we edit this bit?
No, it's okay. We'll carry on. You guys talk amongst yourselves about some of the songs. I'm trying to find this one particular one.
I'd say my favourite would have to be probably Live and Let Die, followed by Skyfall. I don't like the new ones, Guy.
I don't either. They are shit.
Do you know what? We're used to hearing Bond things belted out by the likes of Shirley Bassey,
Exactly.
Jones, Paul McCartney, Lulu, and now we've got all these squeaky voice little fuckers like Sam Smith with a bloody.
The World Is Not Enough. I found it. The World Is Not Enough.
We've got it.
Yeah, The World Is Not Enough, written by David Arnold and Don Black and performed by Garbage. It came out in 1999.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give that a listen later. I'll probably ball my eyes out and fuck my makeup up. But yeah, that one song, sorry, I got way off topic there. But that one song for me is my favorite Bond theme because I think I heard it at just the right time in my life where there was some serious shit going on and it stuck with me. So yeah, that's my favorite.
For me, it's always going to be Nobody Does It Better from Spy Who Loved Me. It's great. It's a great tune.
Yeah.
In its own right.
Honourable mention, Live and Let Die, but the Guns N' Roses version.
Yeah, good.
I like the Guns N' Roses version. It's just...
It actually was
by Shirley Bassey.
It actually wasn't bad. I'll tell you another one I enjoyed was the Madonna one. I thought she did a good job with the other day.
Which film was that for?
It was one of Brosnan's.
Yes, it was. It was the last one he did.
Yeah, correct.
That was Madonna.
Die Another Day then, yeah.
My honourable mention will be for Chris Cornell for You Know My Name from Casino Royale.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the last decent one.
Yeah.
Of the modern era. The rest have been absolute dog shit.
Skyfall's all right.
And wasn't that one of the last songs that Chris Cornell worked on before he passed?
I think so. No, actually, no. He was kicking around for a good few years after that.
Yeah, I'm mixing my dates up. Sorry, it's my brain going. Hold on, is that a thing? And I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd ask.
But no, he was still kicking around and doing Soundgarden and stuff like that. So
Sorry, it's just me. It's like I said, it's just me getting my dates mixed up and everything, thinking the film came out later than it actually did.
Oh, fuck's sake! Hold on.
I'm prone to doing that on this show. You will notice. I will think of a film and I'm like, oh, it came out in this year, and then I double check my facts. I'm like, no, it came out 2 years before. I said.
So I just got to let the cat in.
No worries.
Funny twat.
I thought you said cat.
Fucking knobbies.
You're letting the twat in, not the cat in.
Yeah.
Well, are we agreed that the last two were bloody terrible then? Sam Smith and Billy Bleeding Eilish.
Absolute cheese on toast bollocks.
They were terrible.
Right. I think now then we've got to the point you're talking about the modern day Bonds and Daniel Craig and all that lot. Where's the franchise going to go? Because he died in the last one. Spoilers for anyone who's not seen the more recent ones.
Spoilers.
But like,
we're fucking late for spoilers, but yeah, he dies in the end of the most recent one.
It was a bit like bloody coming out.
yeah, but he dies at the end of that one. So the new James Bond that's coming along is going to be a new Bond. It's going to be a brand new person. If that's the direction they're going to go with, James Bond is a title. I think
it has to be, really.
What's the term they use? It's like a code name.
Yeah.
It's like
an alias. It's like an alias title that you take.
Yeah, it's an identity.
007 is always James Bond.
James Bond.
006 is always Alec. Something like that, But I'd like to see it go forward. I'd like to. There's been rumors. There's been rumors kicking around of a female James Bond, which.
No.
Oh, this is a very subject going out across YouTube. I'm in the camp of I don't care. Like if it's a female, if it's an actress playing James Bond or a male playing James Bond, I couldn't care less as long as the film's good. I don't care who's playing the main title. I really don't.
It doesn't matter because
Yeah.
Barbara Broccoli has turned around and said, "Bond will be a bloke." That's it. Barbara Broccoli is in charge.
I get it. Certain characters should, always be as they are. They should never have any deviations or any changes. And if there are changes, it's within the realistic realms of what the character can do, or who the character is as a character. It's a sensitive subject, but I personally, like I said, I don't really care as long as the film's good.
No, that's the thing.
That's all I care about. If it's the right actor or actress for the part, for the script that has been written, and they're going to act out that part, if they do their best job and it comes out to be a bloody amazing film, I don't care. I don't care who played the part as long as it's a good film.
Yeah,
simple.
Good shout. So, personally, I'd like Henry Cavill or Idris Elba.
Yes. Yes, those two choices I can definitely go down with, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there before I say my next fucking thought. Push Cali. There's enough smut on this channel for one night. I am not saying my next thought.
Oh, go on.
She'd like to be the meat in that sandwich.
What the fuck?
Me, I'd like to be the butter, honey, because they make me melt.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that then, shall we? Yes. Henry Cavill and Idris Elba is Bond in the suits. I've seen that many a time in my dreams, but yeah, I could definitely see them playing the parts, especially Henry Cavill. I think he would be a brilliant Bond because he's got the look already. Slick his hair back. He's got the look already. You know,
it's whether DC sort of go, no, we've got you in contract for Superman.
Well,
I've never seen it in that.
That's a can of worms we're not going to open.
Tom, what a surprise.
DC and Warner Brothers, we're not touching DC and Warner Brothers because they're in a state from what I hear, and we're not touching that shit with a bucket barge pole on this channel. So moving on, James Bond, future of the franchise, we've done it.
As long I'd like it to carry on in
I think
in the vein that it's in.
It's in some capacity. I think James Bond has its place because, like we're doing for this episode, Best of British. I think James Bond is a British staple at this point. It's not only a British staple, but it's a British export. Like Americans know who James Bond is. They parody the shit out of spy stuff through that American looking at English mentality lens. And Austin Powers, we'll talk about Austin Powers for a quick 5 minutes here. The best James Bond-ish spoof you could possibly ever get. I mean, Mike Myers playing both roles of Austin Powers and Dr. Evil. Just, oh my God, the hilarity between... I mean, Mike Myers just playing one character is funny, but playing two...
Yeah.
Fucking funny, yeah.
My henchman, random test.
Who throws a shoe? I mean, really, you fight like a girl.
Oh, hold on a sec. Tony, have you seen Austin Powers?
I have. I've seen all three of them. I love them.
It's an exclusive. It's an exclusive here on Your Geeky Show. Tony's seen a franchise.
That's a franchise I will not be doing on Sequelophobia.
Yes.
Oh, no way. Oh, but yeah, okay.
Brilliant
So
stuff.
James Bond has been spoofed via Austin Powers and God knows how many other things. So have we got a favourite spoof? Mine's Austin Powers.
Yeah, I'll go Austin
I would
Powers.
have to agree with that. Yeah, same here.
There we
It's
go.
a
then.
benchmark.
It's unanimous.
What?
Austin Powers, greatest ever James Bond spoof.
And not many things are unanimous on this
Wow.
podcast.
No. Sorry, what,
What
Tony?
about our least favourite Bond film? Least favourite Bond
Least
film.
favourite Bond film. Jesus
I'll
Christ.
say Quantum of Solace.
I'll agree with Quantum of Bollocks. Yes, it's just.
Yeah.
I've not seen it, so I can't agree.
I couldn't go on with it.
The problem with that film is it happened right in the middle of the writer's strike.
Right.
Yes,
So-
it did.
It got
It's
fucked, and
the
I think the
only one I
director,
can remember that-
producer had to finish it off script-wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my least favorite Bond is Tomorrow Never Dies, purely because of the payoff at the end of what the bad guy was doing. He was literally doing all the bad shit he was doing to sell newspapers, to get headlines, and it was like, that's a bit meta. Maybe it was ahead of its time, because this day and age, you could believe somebody would launch a nuclear missile at a country to get likes on their YouTube channel.
Please excuse my dog.
No worries, Tony. No worries.
No problem.
But yeah, so Tomorrow Never Dies was my least favorite.
Yeah, it's not a great one either.
No. There's some good action scenes. So the bit with the motorbike, with the two of them handcuffed,
That was clever.
I liked that bit, but the rest of the film, it's like I said, it was more the payoff at the end. Like, why are you doing all this? To sell newspapers. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah.
You become an international fucking terrorist to sell newspapers?
Yeah, I don't want Rupert Murdoch being my henchman.
Excuse me, but isn't that something that Donald Trump would have done?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, fuck it. But anyway, I think we've pretty much wrung all the juice out of the Bond we can tonight.
You'd like to rumble his juice out.
Well, a few of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a hoe.
I've got to get a last one in. Go. Hello, mate.
Oh, it's the cat.
Say hello.
Oh, look, it's Guy with his Manly pussy shop.
Hello, Mr. Tony. Hello, Mr. Tony.
Hello, Hendrix.
Hello, Miss Cali.
You should have had him the whole episode on your lap. Just
Oh, yeah, I should have.
Yeah.
you should have tranked him and just.
Yeah, that would also mean like a whole episode. Look at my crotch.
Well, I mean, we've got a separate channel for that.
I bet it does, Tone. I bet it does.
Anyway,
Your trousers.
trying to stay within the boundaries of morality, normality, and what we can actually get away with here on YouTube. I think we're done for the night, Guy.
Cool. Yeah, I think we are. Right. So,
Anything you want to plug before we go, Tony?
yes, Tony.
Anything upcoming
Have
on
you got
your
plugs?
channel?
No, I mean, anybody wants to pop over to the YouTube channel. There's a new video uploading as we speak. It's going to be another hour or two yet, I reckon. So,
that'll speed up once we get off this meeting. Once we're off this recording, your internet will speed up for that. Don't worry.
Hashtag Tony time.
Yep. Hashtag Tony time tonight. Triple T. Or is that?
I've really enjoyed it.
Is that quadruple T? I don't know. Anyway. Right, Guy, you lead us with our sign out for the night. And remember, what have we got coming up in part 4?
Oh, yes. Okay, so signing off tonight. We have been Cali.
Hello, bye-bye. See you next time.
We have been Tony.
Take care, you lot. See you all again soon.
And I've been JB. And join us next time for the 4th part of this Breast of British trilogy. Breast of British?
I know what you're thinking about.
Yeah, you know.
Freudian slip if I ever heard one.
Linda Lusardi. That's Breast of British. Boom.
Is it because
old school reference
I'm wearing on camera right now? That's why your mind's over there.
Mm.
Carry on.
Anyway, my mind's always over there. So anyway, yes, this next episode of Best of British will be the mighty Only Fools and Horses.
You plonker.
So, Tone, have you got any particular interest in Only Fools and Horses?
Not especially. I've seen a few episodes of it, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite sitcom.
My God, you've actually seen something.
Yeah. The one episode that I keep watching or I always seem to see is The Yellow Herald.
Mm.
Remember that one? I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. But I've seen a few, but not many.
Let's save it for the next episode, guys.
Yes. Sorry.
Anyway.
Right. Anyway, so we will say goodbye. This has been Hun Your Geek Showing, part of Calico Productions. Please go over there, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. You know what I do. And we're going to be going. So it's goodbye from me.
And from me.
And goodbye from me. Bye-bye.
There we go. Peace out. Take care.
Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.